I feel bad. And we have a third Chrono Break on the top of our deck unless we see it on the predict. Wow, so it just happened that that Jinx was the same Jinx. Yeah, we'll let it die because we have Chrono Break. So it just happens that that Jinx that we saw in the predict was the same one that we saw before. That's interesting. Let's show them that we have it even without the time trick. Let's not make him think that we got lucky. I mean, we got lucky, right? We got a second one. And we literally top decked it without even knowing that we were going to top deck it. Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're going to showcase some Ekko Jinx. And part of the reason that I'm showcasing Ekko Jinx is because this is another one of those decks that has good matchup into these aggressive decks that you run into, like Gwen Zed, Annie Jin, you know, Pirates, Jinx Cannon. Like this Ekko Jinx deck has always got a good matchup against aggro because you're able to get all these blockers for free with the draw border, and you have a lot of cheap blockers. You have stuff like Mystic Shots, Crying Sands, letting you get good trades, and then eventually you just drop down this Ekko, and the opponent has a hard time because even when they do trade against you, you can always have the Chrono Break to bring it right back and rally into them. So because of that, and because of how aggressive I have found the current meta to be, I figured that Ekko Jinx is another good choice if what you're looking for is to kind of counter the current meta. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you later for some mulligan tips and in-depth breakdown. In this match, we're going against Gwen Zed, and this is a little bit unfortunate for the opponent because I feel like we have a really good matchup against them. Do I keep the quicksand? I feel like I don't want to keep the quicksand. Like I feel like I'm okay finding like a Mystic Shot to deal with the set of their elusives. I kind of just want to find units that I can block with here. So we can go Presence first. Alright, so I will pick the Mystic. I'll pick the Mystic here. We have the Chronomancer next turn, so I don't think I need the Cultist, the Forsaken Maokai, because we're just gonna go like this. Ekko, ooh. Let's pick it.
The power of time. The possibilities are endless.
The possibilities are endless. We're always gonna time trick here, so let's just do it now in case that we get the one drops. We don't get it. This lets me level up the Ekko very quickly with the Scrying Sands. So let's go here, push 2. We'll go Pharaoh Presence, opponent goes Foyer. There's the drop borders, right? So that's what I was looking for. We can keep the time trick now. Ekko levels up, and we'll have access to Scrying Sands or time trick, one or the other. And now that is when the fun starts, because we're also going to have Voice of the Risen after that. Gwen is kind of annoying here, but not impossible to deal with. Like, I might just take the damage from Gwen. I might just take this damage from Gwen and just say okay. I could have gone for Scrying Sands to try to kill her. I don't think that's necessary. I think we just go Voice of the Risen, and we'll have exactly 3 mana for a Chrono Break if we wanted to.
Lest they be forgotten.
Lest they be forgotten. So you need to find Stagehand, right? The Stagehand is the only thing here that keeps you relatively alive. Ah, okay. So they did find the Stagehand.
What we do is so much bigger than us both.
I don't attack here, right? Because I don't have the Chrono Break. We just keep our blockers, and the opponent shouldn't be able to kill us. We have a couple chances to get a Chrono Break. The opponent is gonna have 2 attackers next turn. The Gwen is gonna push damage. Okay, well, this one is easy then. We just go like this. I have to be careful about the elusives. Maybe it was a mistake to do this. Maybe it was a mistake to do this just because the elusives could actually kill me. It's gonna be 2 hollows. Okay, we got another Mystic, so less risk now. We block, and we should be decently okay. Okay, so yeah, so they're gonna go for that. This is an easy Scrying Sands. 1 mana. So this is we have to probably block a couple of this, right? I guess if the opponent goes, let's go here.
Some will ascend. All will become legends.
We go Scrying Sands if the opponent pulls. They go for it this way. So this is a lot of damage, right? Don't get me wrong. This is a lot of damage.
You will listen.
But we can block. Yeah, we can go like this. Another Tantric. Sure. We go here.
Heed our words.
We go here. We go here. We go to 7. Opponent has 1 mana, so they could have a Mark of the Isles for this. Yeah, so they found the Mark of the Isles, but that still doesn't matter because you're still gonna just lose to the Voice of the Resistance attacking into your Gwen. Because the problem is that because the opponent attacked with everything, so I figured that the Mark of the Isles was gonna be able to kill us, right? I don't think I could have played around that. The problem that the opponent has is that I guess they 11. They block here. Okay, we're not pushing enough for lethal. I guess if we play this Chronomancer, that's gonna be enough, right? Yeah, so we play Chronomancer, and that's gonna give us the 15 that we need. And I guess let's just pick the Mystic to finish them up.
Sure to save Ekathia.
So now we have 6, 5, 6, and then 5. So that's gonna be over 20. Opponent's gonna have to have a Gwen spell to be able to actually stop this.
I turn it like so.
Yeah, because this is already 17 here. And even if you kill this one, so they have to go Gwen spell. And you definitely put it on this girl. And then you have to hope that I don't draw. I guess let's go here right away. Quicksand works, right? Because this is based off of damage. So since this is based off of damage, Quicksand works unless you have another Mark of the Isles. So by using this Quicksand now, we're very vulnerable. No, I guess we have double Mystic. So again, I'm less scared of the Elusers because of that. They don't have it, so there we go. It could have been a Chrono Break as well, right? It didn't need to be. It didn't need to be the Quicksand. Chrono Break would have won us the game there. There was a lot of outs. There was a lot of outs that we had with the predict there. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Evelynn and Maokai. So we're going against Mill. Okay. Bye. Let's keep the Feral Presence. Let me level up this Ekko really quickly. We have a lot of Feral Presence now. We could technically go for them. If we don't hit anything good in the first one, we could technically go for a second one. Because now it doesn't shuffle the deck anymore, right? So we're able to use Predictor to predict, which is nice. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do this. Try to find a Chronomancer. Do I skip or do I just take this Clockling? I think I just take the Clockling. And I guess I'll pick the Ekko, but I'm not going to be playing the Ekko anytime soon. But with the Scrying Sands and the Clockling... Oh wait, I could have attacked for 1. I just missed that on 1 damage. Oh well.
Warm your body, warm your soul.
Yeah, this is going to just be them milling us out. This was actually I should have done for the Scrying Sands last turn actually, right? What am I doing? I'm too tired. I should have 100% gone for the Scrying Sands last turn. I guess it works here now. We can just do it when the opponent comes to attack the drop border. Yeah, let's go second Scrying Sand. Make it so that the opponent cannot actually kill my unit. Go here. We can go for Forsaken Maokai after we play the Ekko. Try to get these bombs on the top of our deck. I don't hate it. The Evelynn is gonna make it annoying because the Evelynn is gonna have Husk, so it's gonna be hard for us to attack into it. Opponent decides to get rid of my elusive, which I guess, sure. Still scared about the Evelynn, right?
You're all welcome.
But I think I have to just go ahead and drop the Ekko into Forsaken Maokai. Opponent can have a haste spike, right? We just saw them toss a haste spike away. But it doesn't matter because we have to get this Ekko leveled up to be able to enable the boost of the whistle. Yeah, so Evelynn here with the tough, problematic. If it wasn't tough, it still has 6 HP, so it'll still be a problem. Oh no, what did I say, right? I could go... No, because I need to keep the quicksand to keep it alive next turn, right? There's the Chrono Break. Okay, so now we don't even care if he dies. But the quicksand will allow me to keep it alive. Ah! As I say that, the opponent gets the spell shield, so maybe not, right? I guess I'll go here, and then I just go Chrono Break. Right? That way the opponent cannot challenge with Steam. Yeah, we'll go like this, and we'll know we'll have the Chrono Break to save this Ekko, or bring the Ekko back after the opponent kills my stuff. Opponent could go ahead and just pop. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Before she levels up again, let's just go for it. Before she levels up again, now that she can't really kill this Ekko, we'll go like this. We'll know we'll just bring back this Ekko anyways. We'll bring back these 2 units anyways. You know, honestly, if the opponent doesn't do anything else aside from this, I might not even do that. If they do kill the Ekko, then this is an easy Chrono Break. Okay, cool. So, super easy Chrono Break here. Ekko! Opponent can go ahead and bring level up the Evelynn, but now that she took damage, the Ekko can still kill her. I guess if the opponent has another way to kill Ekko, if they have a haste spike here, they can get rid of it. But they ended up tapping out of anything. No way.
Lights out.
So they literally just tapped out of everything. So I guess we'll go here. And we'll go ahead and develop all my units. Let's start with the clocking in case that I find something fun. Because if I find a second Chrono Break, then I know I can just revive everything again. Not a second Chrono Break, but we do have a second Boost to the Risen, which I think ends up being just as good. Yeah, we just go like this. And yeah, now what? I guess that helps. Alright. Cool, cool. This one dies first, and then this one dies second. I guess we have this Crying Sands, right? We could use Crying Sands to save one of them. Opponent, you have to block everything. You have to block another unit here. And you're still potentially losing to a Mystic. I think I keep this one alive, right? The one that doesn't have the Okay, well, the opponent kept themselves alive enough. The one that doesn't have vulnerable is the one that we keep alive, right? Jinx? Could be good. Now, I'm still... The Maokai could be a problem, right? So the Maokai could be a problem. Jinx is not leveling up that quickly. But I kind of feel like I need the draw to kind of get back to where I need to be. We have Quicksand to save this Ekko. Let's go Ancient Preparation. So let's just go cheap things, right? We should be drawing the Jinx because the thing doesn't shuffle anymore, so this should still be the Jinx that we predicted. Why Chrono Break? Did I miss something?
The Blessed Isles live through me.
Didn't I put a Jinx on the top? I guess if the Jinx was seen in the predict,
How about we
so I guess that was the same Jinx that we just saw.
to spread their lead?
So because she was singing the predict, she gets shuffled back.
You still gotta show me how to ride that thing.
This is a Chrono
Not
Break,
like you
by
ever
the way.
did anything for me.
This is like always a Chrono Break. Yeah, opponent's not gonna be happy.
There's power in water.
Yeah, they're not gonna be happy at all.
Blessed vengeance.
Yeah, I feel bad. And we have a third Chrono Break on the top of our deck unless we see it on the predict. Wow, so it just happened that that Jinx was the same Jinx. Yeah, we'll let it die because we have Chrono Break. So it just happens that that Jinx that we saw in the predict was the same one that we saw before. That's interesting. Let's show them that we have it even without the time trade. Let's not make him think that we got lucky. I mean, we got lucky, right? We got a second one. And we literally top decked it without even knowing that we were gonna top deck it. But still. Let's go here first. It's that Jinx. We can go Miriam. So we can go Miriam because we can go ahead and put the Miriam and put this back. And potentially get another Chrono Break. It's just another unit, right? It's just another unit that we can use to attack with. There we go. And that should be game. No matter how you shape it, you have 0 mana. The Miriam actually was what ended up being the lethal, right? That extra 4 damage was what we needed to get there. So that's one of the benefits of Miriam, because even now if I do get the Chrono Break, I can still replay it because we were able to refill our mana with Miriam. It also helps when you get the 1 mana guy back into the top of your deck, right? So we're so close to Mastery. Oh, we got it! There you go, Mastery 5 on Jinx. I was gonna say we're so close to it, but that was the game that took us there. So GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Lurk, and I should be chilling here, right? Like big chilling. We even have Quicksand, Clockland. Quicksand is greedy, but I'm gonna keep it because I like to be greedy. I like to be greedy, right? So I'm gonna keep it here. That's annoying. All right, whatever. You get your elusive. We'll go here. Presence. Maybe we just skip. I'm actually gonna skip this one. Let's see what we get. Obviously, the opponent's gonna have potentially Snapjaw here, which is gonna be annoying, but we can block it with the Forsaken Bakai. Yeah, so we gotta start with Bakai first. Guess we'll grab the Chronomancer. Then we go prep. Not a Snapjaw. We might have to actually Quicksand. That's the Ekko. So we'll get the Ekko first. Alright, so this works out, right? Yeah, I'll attack, right? If you wanna, you're not gonna give me your fearsomes. Do we Quicksand now? I feel like this damage is adding up too quickly. So I do think we Quicksand now, by the way. If this is a Pike, then the Ekko's gonna be in trouble. It was a Rek'Sai. Yeah, so this is too much damage, right? This is way too much damage. So I think we just go like this and KO them both, so that we don't have to deal with the fearsome. The Rek'Sai is still scary, but at least we don't have to deal with the fearsome. We know what we're getting here, right? Because we picked it from the other dude. They get another Rek'Sai. Yeah, they're gonna get another Rek'Sai trigger here. Interesting. That means they can't play Pike though. Yeah, it's gonna be the Chronomancer. So we'll go Ekko into Feral Presence. You give me the Snapjaw, and I just block it. The problem here is the Rek'Sai is already at 8. So we'll need to find a way to deal with Rek'Sai here, or we're gonna be in trouble. So we'll go like this first. Scrying Sands might be our only choice to do it. Assuming that a Chrono Break doesn't land on the top of my deck, right?
Got a good feeling about tomorrow.
So assuming that a Chrono Break doesn't land on top of my deck, or that I don't see that Scrying Sand on the Predict again, then we should be in a decent spot. To at least slow down the Rek'Sai from leveling up. So the Scrying Sand is gonna stay at the top. Voice of the Risen is tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. I think I have to actually go for it. I don't think I win the game without Voice of the Risen. So we'll have Scrying Sands. Again, to try to punish that Rek'Sai. Because that's the beautiful part. Predicts no longer shuffle your deck, right? So because Predicts no longer shuffle your deck, we're allowed to do this and be okay. And yeah, we can even go ahead and play this Chronomancer now. Rata Negation. Do we ever need the Rata Negation? Time Trick? Interesting.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
So the opponent gets to just do nothing. I'll take it. I'm debating if I want to play this Miriam. I don't know that I play her just yet. I'm very, very concerned here about Pike. So I'm gonna assume that the opponent has Pike here. We can go like this first.
Deja vu isn't what it
Yeah, I guess if the opponent has Pike, I'm just telling myself I'm gonna lose, right?
I'm here in Janna's name.
I'm telling the opponent, hey, if you have Pike, I'm willing to lose to it.
Not another step. Is it time?
Maybe we don't give this up then. This is also one of our best health blockers. So I don't want to give her up in case that I need to block an Overwhelm. We do play another Quicksand that we could get. A Chrono Break here finishes the game. That's not a Chrono Break. Let's go for the Time Trick so that we could potentially go into the Chrono Break, or a Quicksand if I need it. Because again, I'm kind of scared here that the opponent could have enough with the Overwhelm Rek'Sai. Hammers now. Chrono Break. We have the Mystic to kill this. The opponent can at most play Rek'Sai and nothing else. I'm gonna throw the Mystic here first. I'm not gonna Chrono Break just yet. I wanna see if the opponent has a Pike here. They don't have it. Okay. Like, I feel like I want to Chrono Break until after the fact. If the opponent has absolutely nothing else, I can just open attack and win the game, right? So there's no reason for me to go for that Chrono Break. When I just have the Mystic Shot, I can kind of do the same thing of keeping my Voice of the Risen alive. So GG's. In this match, are we going against... Oh man, Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser and Mr. Veigo. Okay, I like the Chronomancer. The Scrying Sands are good, but we probably want to see the Scrying Sands later, right? Okay, so we can go like this. By the way, the best thing about this is that now you don't shuffle your deck when you predict, right? So like, I could technically go multiple presents and be okay. Like for example, right here, I probably don't want to draw that this early, so I could have gone like this and put it on the next draw. But that's right, we'll go like here. So we will have this leveled up. Let's go a second Chronomancer because we really have a second back. So it's a buff to this deck because now you can play multiple predict cards and your cards are just going to be stacked up, right? Like the first one, the second one, like the first one you predict is going to become the second card in your deck. The second predict is going to become your first card, etc, etc. Opponent also chooses to give me the Sentry, which I think is weird. So here we can just have Maokai, Chronomancer, and just have this wide board. It's a little bit annoying that the opponent has another one. Yeah, so we go here. second Voice of the Risen. I'm down to keep it. We know we're not gonna draw it in a while, right? So that's gonna be there. We'll go here. I think I'll grab the Time Trick. So we know we have the Time Trick next turn, and then we'll have the Voice of the Risen after that. We can just go Ekko here, because the only way that the opponent kills my Ekko is gonna be Haste Spike or Death Grasp. And if they're giving me if they're sacrificing their 5/5 here, I think I'm okay with that. This also enables our Voice of the Risen, right? So we know the Voice of the Risen is this next card that we should be drawing, because the predicts don't shuffle the deck anymore. Opponent gets Surveyor, but the Surveyor again doesn't do anything. So the Surveyor does nothing, so we go like this. By the way, it's kind of a nerf at the same time, because now it means that if you don't find the Chrono Break on your predict, you're not putting it closer to the top. Like, you're not shuffling your deck and potentially naturally drawing it. Of course, when Ekko levels up, he does shuffle 3 Time Tricks randomly in your deck. So there's always a chance that one of those not Time Tricks, one of those Chrono Breaks is right on top of my deck too. There's always that chance, right? There's a consideration not to have attack with everything here, but I think it's fine. Okay, we know that this was already gonna be there. I really don't want to get this Jinx. I guess let's go like this. Okay, well, I guess we'll just top deck this Chrono Break. Let's just top deck the Chrono Break for now. Then we'll go Voice of the Risen, and we should be in a decent spot. I guess opponent could have a Haste Spike here or a Death Grasp. So I need to be careful not to just play this out like that. Yeah, so here we'll pass. Because if the opponent wants to kill this Ekko, I can always Chrono Break. Alright, so here we just Voice of the Risen. We know that when everything dies, we'll have the Chrono Break, so we should be more or less chilling. If we play Jinx here, it doesn't make sense. Let's just play a second Voice. Make it so the opponent has no blocker. And yeah, we'll just go like this. And we'll go Chrono Break and chill.
What are you staring at?
Still lethal. The opponent gonna have to have the Death Grasp, right? They go for the Death Grasp. They deny me the Time Trick. But we have already predicted to this Chrono Break. So we get everything back. And opponent just loses the game. Because my units are just gonna be so big. Yeah. Too many units that come back. Ended up not really mattering how I enable my my stuff, right? So GG's. In this match, we're going against Zed and Gwen. Alright. We are kind of built to beat aggro decks, so I'll keep the elusive as an elusive blocker. I have enough, like I have 3 predicts, right? So I'm gonna level up the Ekko pretty quickly. Now we have an elusive blocker. We have the Mystic Shot to be able to deal with the Zed. We had another predict here, and we're chilling. Let's go Presence again.
We shall sing, dance, and
Alright.
forget our woes.
This can let us stack our deck any way that we want, because it doesn't get shuffled anymore. Oh wow, perfect. So we go Chronomancer. Okay. Yeah, let's pick the Mystic.
We're sure to save you.
Yeah, this is why Jinx Ekko is so good against aggro, huh? If you ever wonder what made this deck so good against aggro, this is literally the reason why. Yeah, I can just attack, right? Even if the opponent gets the host, they're probably gonna play the landmark here. So let's just go ahead and push 4 damage. So we'll push the 4 damage. We'll set up the top of our deck with the Presence. The opponent decides not to give us this guy. We'll go like this. There's the Ekko. Pick the Ekko. Go nuts. Now that we have Ekko, I kind of feel like playing Ekko in before the Clockling. Especially now that we have access. I mean, especially now the opponent didn't play Gwen, right? So they didn't play Gwen, so we can just go like this. I don't want to play it just in case the opponent has a haste spike. And yeah. So I guess we go Clockling. Yeah, so in case of a haste spike, I didn't want to play. I guess the opponent could have the stun here. Opponent could have the stun, huh? So let's play around the stun by going like this. And we have enough blockers to do whatever we want, right? So this kind of plays around the stage hand. I forgot what we put on the top already. Wait, what did we put on the top? Yeah, that could easily be in a stage hand. I forgot already. Whatever. Because what we put on the top does matter. Because we're gonna draw it later, right? But it's fine. We're gonna have all this stuff here. Again, we can go Clock Lane and Time Trick. Both of which can draw us into the Chrono Break. If we wanted to just finish the game right now. Which we will.
Right, I remember this.
Yeah, let's go here too. Let's pick this Miriam. Because you know what's funny? That we can go Chrono Break, play Miriam. And if we get another Chrono Break, opponent just loses. So we can go like this, play Miriam, refill our mana, and we get another search for the Chrono Break here. Opponent unfortunately just wasn't long for this world after we just got everything that we needed there, so GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Ekko Jinx. It's really fun, right? You have to see 2 matchups against Gwen Zed, which kind of show you what I'm talking about, how this deck can do really well against like these aggressive strategies. And the other games were kind of similar. Like, you just need to drop down this Ekko and be able to just get the Chrono Break, right? You kind of saw that against the Lurk player. Like, it's so crazy because now that predicts no longer shuffle, technically it can make it a little bit harder for you to get the Chrono Break because you no longer have the chance of moving it to the top of the deck if you skip a predict. However, the benefit is that now that your predicts are no longer shuffling the deck, you can kind of stage which card you want to be, like how you want the next couple of cards in your draw to be like. Not only that, but it lets you play 2 predict cards back to back without feeling bad about it. Because even if you play the second one, you really know that your cards are going to be first and second card, right? So it makes it really nice because now you're able to just play as many predicts as you can, even in one turn, and not feel too bad about it because you know what card's going to be coming in order from your deck. And that's kind of like a really cool change that kind of changes the way that this deck works, but I think it kind of changes it for the better. Now, in terms of mulligan, I do want to always start with at least 2 to 3 predict cards. And most of the times, I'm looking for my Forsaken Maokai, my Ancient Preparations, and my Chronomancer. These 3 cards are probably the best ones because not only are they units, but they also let you predict. And of course, I think you want to look for at least 1 Ekko because Ekko is the bread and butter of this deck, way more than Jinx. Jinx is just here as an alternate win condition in case that you find yourself getting into like this long dragged out game. You can always pick up that Jinx, play the Jinx, trash your hand, and kind of go from there. So ideally, you're looking for Ekko and you're looking for 2 or 3 of Forsaken Maokai, Chronomancer, and Ancient Prep. Sometimes I like to keep the Ancient Prep as well, sometimes I like to keep the Feral Presence first, especially now that we're able to use it, even after we use one of these guys, and still have our draw kind of set in stone. So just think about that now, how you can stage the next few cards that you draw and just do this mulligan. And then once you get to that mulligan phase for the first few turns, the strategy is going to be just trying to level up Ekko by playing those predict cards that we mulligan for. As you transition to turn 4 and 5, you want to drop that Ekko in turn 4 and 5 because Ekko also enables your Voice of the Risen. As you saw, a lot of the games were winning because Voice of the Risen buffing the rest of my units up, which also means that sometimes it's correct not to take trades with your smaller units until you have these boys on the risen in the field and you actually make their power a lot more threatening than just a 1 power unit. So kind of just keep that in mind. You're going to be building up to this Ekko boys to the risen while also still having 2 to 3 more units on the field, so that now you have this big attack, and then eventually when your units get traded down, you can potentially find your chrono break to bring them all right back and do it all over again. So that's the general strategy with this deck and how you're going to pilot it. Most of your games are probably going to finish by turn 7, turn 8, because at that point you already know if you have seen the chrono breaks or not, and whether you have a board big enough to actually take a value from the boys to the risen and your units. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, Gladiators and Champions, each one with the different perks. Check that out in the description below or on the join button next to the subscription button. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.